Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First carry for Derrick Henry. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, Tannehill. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. The 30. Deep. 56 to Mike, boys.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Titan.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Tannehill. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. They snap it to Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Raiders.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
By Christian Fulton. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
no score after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Titans nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A first down carry for Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill. That is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Davante Adams with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Titans 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
By the Raiders.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On play action, they'll throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Tannehill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 7. Mike 7.
Tannehill on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and it's third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 7. Hey. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check three. Hey.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And he'll find Moreau here. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. To the air again, Tannehill. And Adams has it complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Check Mike 40. Right. Let's go, Ty. Yeah, we in. 45. Mike 45.
Tannehill throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Davante Adams as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score, Raiders 21, Titans 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 32-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10.
Tight dog. Lock. Deep. Hurry. Go.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. Caught on the right side by Adams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. They'll run it again with Fournette, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
The Raider first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Fournette. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 44. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard
line. Again, it's Fournette. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Catch made, it's Moreau. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Hey.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. That's caught. It's Thomas. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the Woody. Check 56. I'm trying to collect. Lot 56. Lot 56. Watch the run. Tight right. Yo, took left. Check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Fournette. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
He's tackled.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win.
And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Fournette on the counter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brought down at the
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 33, Titans 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, complete. That's Adams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, we got 3 down. Like 7.
To throw is Tannehill. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all